There is this one law of nature in the NBA. The most difficult thing for the championship team to do is keeping their full squad. After winning the title, some players will leave the team for money, some will choose to retire. For the Golden State Warriors this year, Otto Porter Jr. and Gary Payton II left the team for higher salaries, Nemanja Bjelica left the team to return to Europe, and Andre Iguodala will likely retire from the game. All of these are completely reasonable, but we got some breaking report today from NBC Sports that Draymond Green wants a 4-year extension this offseason. And we're not just talking about the normal extension. Draymond wants a 4-year max extension. In today's video, we will be talking about why the Golden State Warriors should never consider this move and how this new extension could completely ruin Golden State's championship hope in the future. So with that being said, let's roll the intro.
Hi. I'm on my match in the dark. 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 I'm on my match.
Yo, what's up guys, Jason's here back with another video. If it's the first time watching, I love basketball, uncovering news and rumors in the NBA. If you find my content interesting, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, as that is the best way to support me to bring us more exciting videos. This offseason for the Golden State Warriors are pretty decent, as they were able to find replacements to fill in the void of Otto Porter Jr., Nemanja Bjelica, and Gary Payton II. So far, this offseason seems fairly smooth, but the next offseason will not be. The Warriors' main lineup includes Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole, who both will become free agents next season. Even Draymond Green can opt out of his current player option and sign another extension. This is basically saying if the Warriors are desperate to keep these core players, negotiation on extension can start this offseason. If the Warriors want to keep everything more flexible, they can make the decision next offseason as well. Now, the big idea here is no matter if the Warriors extend these players this offseason or next offseason, the money cannot be saved. Wiggins has a salary worth $33.6 million next season. A few years back, many will say Wiggins is overpaid, but after winning the championship and contributing on a higher level, this is no longer the case. According to the NBA salary rule, Wiggins will get a starting salary of $40 million if the Warriors extend his contract. In terms of Golden State's cap room, a 4-year $121 million contract with a $27 million cap hit in the first year would be a lot more ideal. Wiggins' contract is fairly simple, but the big question is, will Wiggins truly accept that offer? The same question also applies to Jordan Poole. Next offseason, Poole's rookie contract will expire and the money saving bonus is completely gone. It means Poole's salary will go up exponentially. Now, when Poole was on his rookie contract, the Warriors are already paying the highest amount of luxury tax. If Poole signs a new contract with the Warriors, the luxury tax will be insane. But regardless of Poole or Wiggins, both players are improving and they're helping the team to win. So, even if it's a little higher than the market value, that should be totally fine. However, the big problem is here, and we're talking about Draymond Green. According to NBC News and ESPN, quote, Green, according to sources, wants and believes he deserves a maximum contract extension from the Warriors. August 3rd is when he is eligible to sign a 4-year deal. That is his desired length. Green is set to make $25.8 million this coming season. He's due $27.5 million for 2023-2024, but it is a player option. He can decline it and become a free agent next summer. So the maximum extension Green could sign starting next week involves him opting out of the final year of his current deal and signing a 4-year extension worth $138.4 million. All indications though are that the Warriors have no plans to offer Green a maximum extension, and there isn't any current traction on any type of extension. The typical pattern of this Golden State front office is to extend with 1 year remaining. Even Steph Curry waited until 1 year remained before signing his max extension last offseason. Green has 2 years remaining on the maximum extension he signed in 2019. While he could opt out a year earlier, the Warriors' current preference is to talk extension with Green next summer. Basically, what this is saying is Draymond wants a max extension worth about $140 million for 4 years, meaning it is about $35 million per year. I already gotta ask, is that really worth it considering Draymond's performance this playoffs? Absolutely no. This year in the playoffs, Green was averaging 8 points, 7.2 rebounds, 6.3 assists, 1.1 steals, and 1 block per game, while shooting 20.5% behind the arc. People can make an argument that Draymond's stats don't fully represent his contribution, but there's no way that Draymond Green worth $35 million per year. Now, let's take a quick look at players that is making around $35 million. We'll look at this list here: Rudy Gobert, Anthony Davis, Chris Middleton, Jimmy Butler, and so on. All these players are on a completely different level compared to Green, so I really don't get why Draymond wants to get an extension right now. Obviously, the Warriors front office is not stupid. Golden State currently has no intention to extend Green. As of right now, Draymond is 32 years old, and I just cannot imagine paying him $35 million when he's 35 years old. And the big thing is, in a few years, James Wiseman will be doing a new contract. Same thing applies to Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, and maybe even Jordan Poole. So if the Warriors actually decide to extend Draymond Green on a max contract, I gotta say the Warriors' future cap space will be a mess, and the chance of them winning the championship will be a lot lower. And now the question goes to you guys. For all of you basketball fans, especially Warriors fans, do you think you should extend Draymond Green, or is that way too much money to offer? Let me know in the comment section down below. Alright guys, that's all we got for today's video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and follow me on social media with all the links in the description box down below. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.